Welcome back to the Car Boutique's detailing channel on the YouTube platform. His name's Karl.
And his name's Andy.
Exciting times, another wax. Now, we've been playing with this for about 2 weeks, and it wasn't scheduled in for a review this year, but we've been that impressed, it sort of jumped the queue because we are really excited.
I can't say the excitement I've got about this wax.
Absolutely. Okay, so you've seen the thumbnail. What are we reviewing today? We are reviewing Wax Guru's Fast. Now, it's my car, so my car's getting the pleasure this time. So it's already been cleaned. We've had to take it in because it's blowing a hoolie. We're going to play some music, show you the quick maintenance wash. It was just a maintenance wash, chemical decontamination, no claying, no machine polishing, but the golden rule, get your car as clean as it can possibly be before applying a wax, because that facilitates longevity and enhancement of the actual performance characteristics of said wax. Wouldn't you agree, Karl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so let's play some music and get back to testing.
Tad blustery out.
How was that snowphobic experience for you, Karl?
Awe-inspiring.
Oh, it wasn't, was it?
No.
Okay, I hope you gave us the sympathy vote there, because that was absolutely horrific. It's 3 degrees, and luckily I do the filming, and even I was cold, so God knows how cold you were.
I was a little chilly, let's put it that way.
Did you have a chilly willy and a numb bum? No comment, moving on. Right, okay, so because he's got a dirty mind. Right, so we are looking at Wax Guru's Fast Wax. Now, price-wise, we've got the 100ml pot, and that comes in at £35. You can get the 200ml pot, which is £55. Good cheapness there. Great value, and we say great value because we know how this is going to perform. Okay, so I'm going to read off my mobile phone, and this is Josh's words on his website, and we absolutely love this. So, Fast is a mouth-watering pineapple, coconut and lime-scented show wax inspired by race car culture. Don't talk about the smell yet, but it's unbelievable. This zesty fragrance leaves you reminiscing the amazing summer throwbacks to all the detailing sessions, car meets and track days in the sun. So it's inspired, hence the name.
Yep.
All right, and it is a show wax. All right, so that's what this is about. It's not about longevity. This is about ease of application, removal, and what it gives you. We're not even worried about hydrophobics, but do not worry, we are going to do the big test as well, because we enjoy that as well.
We do.
All about aesthetic improvement. I digress. Made with natural waxes and infused with quality coconut oil, you will feel the softness glide over the paintwork of your car like a well-engineered suspension setup gliding over the asphalt. Josh, you're a genius. It provides a satisfying user experience with its easy-to-apply nature and a natural warm gloss finish. Once again, ease of application, ease of removal, focus on this and those final results. So
it's on to the favourite bit.
hold on, I ain't started yet. And 3, 2, 1, action.
Where did that come from? Anyway, one of my favourite bits is actually the testing of the application of our wax. So, with this wax, it's put a fantastic pour. I'll just show you there. Absolute cork of a pour in a lovely glass jar, and at the bottom of it are the instructions. So with those instructions, it does say if you leave it too long, okay, you can use a QD or reapply a little bit more of this wax, and it will soften it up, making it easier to remove.
Or apply too much.
Or apply too much,
yep.
That one as well. And about cure time, about 3 to 8 minutes, depending on your variables, okay, as per usual. So we're gonna crack on, apply this wax. Now, what I will say is I've just taken the lid off, and one of my favorite things about this wax is the absolute insane smell of this. I genuinely, it's got to be one of my most favourite scents.
Sorry to interrupt you, Karl. That is interesting, because I don't know what the carrier is. Even if it is a petrochemical carrier, I ain't getting no whiffs of that whatsoever. But that is
just, it's tropical.
It's like being on a beach somewhere. It's strong, but it's got finesse.
Yes.
You want to eat it? Don't eat it.
Don't
all right?
eat it,
don't
please.
eat it. I don't want a law case against me.
You're gonna see me sniffing this pot a few times. So, as per usual, small amount on my wax applicator, and as per usual, I just plonk a bit around the car so that as I am applying said wax, I collect some more for you. All right, so let's crack on. And it is I will tell you now, it's absolutely a doddle to apply.
Just for testing, just keep going.
Yeah.
Until you would naturally go back into the pot.
Okay. That's an easy one to do.
Just to show
But
how far it
I will say at
goes.
the moment, whilst I'm applying, all right, anyone who watches our wax videos, okay, knows that me and Andy are we like our waxes. We're a bit of a wax.
Can you call me Andrew? Because my mum doesn't like people calling me Andy.
Okay,
my mum
Andy.
watches these.
No problem, Andy. And
Terrible performance.
yeah, I know. What I will say is, one thing about us, especially with the fact that we like waxes, is one of the big hits is scent, and does that scent from the pot
I'm getting it
also
now.
continue
Yep.
whilst you're applying said wax? And I'm getting a massive whack of the scent on this whilst I'm applying, and I will say it's really easy to apply.
So looking at what we've got so far, you've mentioned great presentation, great pour,
Yeah.
great smell. This arguably, hopefully, is going to be a functional wax, but I think this would be quite nice to have in your collection as well, because presentationally, it's lovely, isn't it?
I think genuinely, for those that are big wax connoisseurs, this for me would end up in our TCB. This is going to end up in our TCB fridge.
That's a compliment, if anything.
Oh God!
So that's
Sorry.
one dip into the wax, and
Yeah.
you've done half a bonnet.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, so
and now it's time to just wait our 3 to 8 minutes. Okay, which we'll check on.
We'll do the swipe
periodically,
test. We'll do the swipe test and all that.
and then see how easy it is to remove.
But as you can see, we're sometimes guilty, Karl, of over applying our waxes during testing, but we do that deliberately sometimes. But that is really light coverage, really nice. No white residue or anything like that as well, which is really, really good. Okay, let's start the stopwatch and come back in a few minutes.
So now it's time for removal. Okay, so we've left this approximately about 5 minutes.
About 5 minutes, yeah.
Done the swipe test, it's coming off nice and clear, so it is time for removal.
It goes without saying that that range of cure times relative to humidity, temperature, and all that kind of stuff. We are quite cool in here, probably about 12 degrees.
Yeah, so
because it's three degrees outside.
Yeah. So we're looking at probably the upper echelon of that cure time.
echelon.
I know. I came out with a
That's
big
a bit
word.
posh, isn't it? Anyway, we're mucking around too much on this. This is serious testing.
All
Right, let's go.
So what I will tell you is it is phenomenally easy to remove. Unlike
We can see
hardly any pressure going on to remove this.
that. So what GSM cloth you got there? Is 350?
I think it's about a 360.
360.
If I'm honest.
Okay.
So yeah, always try to do it with a short pile first, get off that excess, and then follow in with a nice plush one. So that's about 500
Yeah.
GSM.
And what are you feeling?
Right, so what I will say about this wax is there's not a thickness to it. A slickness to it.
No.
However, there is a thickness to it.
That's interesting. It ain't slick because it's thick.
But
It's thick, so it ain't slick.
no, exactly that. But it's making the paint feel
So when we were testing this, Karl, we were trying to think of a way we can articulate to the viewers. It definitely leaves product behind, but it's almost like when you run a cloth over something that's, you know, like nail varnish or something. It's definitely not slick. Who cares, because it's a show wax, but there's a thickness to it, isn't there? A pleasurable, and you just want to keep buffing it.
Which is why, whilst you're speaking, I'm still rubbing the microphone about. It's like a thickness. Like I'm not gonna. It's not. As you can tell, it's not the slickest, but just that feel. It glides. It's gliding over like this thickness over the paint. It's just
So user experience, which is what Josh claimed on this wax, ease of application removal, faultless.
Faultless. Actually, one of the easiest to apply and to remove we've probably ever tested.
Ooh, there's a big claim. I'm trying to think. Hold on, let me think. Don't try and peer group pressure me into agreeing with you, because the viewers like us to argue. Well, I can't think of one. I can think of waxes that you blow on them and disappears, but I like that. It's very, very easy. I like that thickness. That you want to keep buffing it.
But it's not a case of that thickness is making it
No,
more
absolutely
difficult
not.
to remove. It's just once you get to that buffing stage, you feel from that area, because it's effortless to remove, and then you almost get this thickness when you get the buffing cloth.
Oh yes, I absolutely agree, Karl. No, Karl's spot on. It's hard to articulate the user experience of this.
It is.
But it is just lovely. It is a pleasure. And as wax connoisseurs, so far, it's ticking every box.
Yeah.
So far.
Okay, so I've removed the tape now, and we're going to look and see what difference it is made to the paintwork. All right. So what I can tell straight away, there isn't any darkening effect to the paint. However, I'm just going to move over to the other side. Right, what I will say is I'm moving backwards and forwards off camera, because the light over here, I'm able to move that light position slightly on the paintwork. And when I go from the unwaxed side, there's almost a granular effect to the
Let me see if I can get that on camera, Karl.
But when I move over to the wax side, there's like a clarity to it. The light is crisper.
It's like someone's put a pane of glass over it.
Exactly that.
To get rid of any of the imperfections that are on the paint.
Yeah, the clarity, the increasing clarity on that paintwork is absolutely fantastic. Which is what you want from a show wax.
Absolutely, absolutely. So in terms of aesthetic improvement, really visible.
Really visible, yes.
Excellent, excellent. So that's pretty much the claims of the wax, isn't it? Aesthetic enhancement. We are going to show you a before and after. The after might have to be in here because it's still raining outside, but we'll do our best. Now we don't have to do this test on a show wax, but we're going to.
Absolutely.
We're going to do the hydrophobic test and get the bead catcher out, shall we?
Exactly that.
Good stuff. In a bit.
We're on to our hydrophobic stage, our favourite test, okay? However, due to the weather, we're not going to take it outside and get the pressure washer on it, which means there's no hypnotic effect on this video, which I am generally gutted about. However, we've gone back to our original roots, okay? And I've got a spray bottle with our favourite H2O in there. So I'm going to spray our side of a bonnet, okay? Let's see what hydrophobics we've got. Actually,
Keep going.
tell you what,
Ooh.
jeez. There are some beautiful beads on there.
For a show wax.
Yeah.
This is the icing on the cake.
Oh, they are big, beautiful.
Look at them. Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
Oh,
Right, just for comparison, I'm going to show you the lack of hydrophobicity when we're washing it. But Karl, let's just go over to the other side just to prove the difference on a non-waxed side.
so
Okay,
I'm going to start spraying, Andrew.
No wax on this side then.
No, and you can see there's no
There's
wax.
the difference.
Dead paint.
So I'll go over to the Wax Guru wax, which is superb.
And then you've literally,
Yeah.
you can see all the irregular beads
Absolutely.
there.
That's day and night. Absolutely day and night. Really, really noticeable that. Okay, shall we do the runoff test?
We should do the runoff test. So now on to our runoff test. Let's see how well this sheets. So it is a slow sheeter.
A slow sheeter.
I had to be careful how I said that one. However, that's more. I think that's something to do with maybe the thickness of this,
Yes.
or the thickness feel of this paintwork.
But still getting rid of the water, the majority of water. So there's an element of self-cleaning there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Beautiful. Over to the other side.
Over to our other side.
So this is the side that we've had no wax.
Exactly that. And yeah, look, you
there you
can
go.
see there's a definite difference there because that
Yeah, look.
water is taking so long to dissipate off the bonnet.
So, although it wasn't an important criteria, above average beads, in fact I'd say they were bloody good beads, and the sheeting was, you know, okay for a
It's
wax.
average.
Absolutely, but it didn't profess to doing that. So that's another tick in the box.
Absolutely.
Good times. Okay, summary time, but I'm pretty sure you all know what we thought about it, and hopefully you can see why this has jumped up our schedule of waxes. Mighty impressed. But let's go through the criteria. So price,
Fantastic.
£35, or I think it was 55 for a double the size pot. Really, really good value. Absolutely, and we say good value. Good value in terms of cost relative to performance. I would agree.
Yeah,
value.
Yeah.
Great value. Presentation,
Fantastic.
packaging,
Fantastic.
pour.
Fantastic.
Here we go. Smell.
Oh,
I'm still getting it now.
I swear, I said it at the time, it is probably one of my most favourite smells from a wax that we have ever tested.
Yeah, but
It is exceptional.
smell is subjective, but I totally agree. I totally agree. Whoever doesn't like that clearly doesn't like the smell of I don't know, coconuts and palm trees and all that kind of stuff. No, really, really good. Agree with that. So in terms of user experience,
It ticks every box because we always say this, right? It's not, for us as wax connoisseurs, it's not always just how easy it is on and off, but it's that experience of application.
yeah. And we kept going. We kept, when we were applying it, just kept going. And we had to question, why am I doing it? Because I'm enjoying the thickness, the smell, removing it. You didn't want, especially when you went up to the higher, the 550 GSM, the final buffing time, you didn't want to stop.
No,
Because that's what we want. We want gloss, we want enjoyment, we want that smoothness, and it fits in to every single hole. I don't want to go on about it, but genuinely impressed. Genuinely impressed. Right, so application remove, done all that. Hydrophobicity, beading.
It was good. I'm
Yeah.
not going to say it was exceptional.
No, we've had
'cause
better,
We've had better
higher contact
but
angles.
for something that's not confessing to be a hydrophobic wax. It was hydrophobic.
Absolutely, absolutely. Sheeting was okay.
But I think that's down to the way the product's left on the car.
Yeah, and remember, it's thick,
Not slick.
so therefore if it's slick,
It's thick.
beautiful, beautiful. We need to tone this down. Right, okay, so the final sort of thing we're sort of looking at is assessing it as a show wax. I'm going to show the before, albeit the car was outside. It is still pouring down with rain. It's just coming up to 4 o'clock, it's getting dark. I'm going to do my best to show you the, quote, after effects and all that kind of stuff. But for a show wax,
Those that love, I'm going to say, go to the car show scene. This is an exceptional wax to use.
absolutely. We've worked it out, okay, if you did go to an event, okay, it's going to take you, because it's so easy to apply, about 15 minutes to apply. All right, half that if there's two of you, 15 minutes to apply. Your cure time is, 5, 6, 7, 8 minutes, and then about 10 minutes to remove. All right, so if you went to a show, you can get a considerable enhancement in the aesthetics of your vehicle in about half an hour.
Yeah.
And if you go to a car show with someone else, that's 15 minutes. It's so easy. No white residue left over. It's effortless, and it does give that optical clarity. It's like someone's put varnish over it, or someone's overlaid a glass pane on it. It just seems to enhance the optical cleanliness of your paint. That's the best way we can articulate the performance of it.
Yeah.
So, Josh, if you had a hat, he'd take one off to you.
Yeah, absolutely.
The formulation of this, the use of natural waxes, natural ores and all that kind of stuff, you've nailed it. It does exactly what it says on the tin. Really, really impressed. We don't usually say go out and buy it, but on this one I am going to suggest people do, so they can enjoy the feeling that we're trying to get over.
Enjoy what we've enjoyed with this process.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Karl's sort of grading it in his top 5, but we're going to do our best waxes summary at some point in the future. But as a show wax, it's quite high on you, isn't it?
Maybe if we start that podcast that we've been talking about,
Yes,
we might touch
it
then.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So, like I said, we're going to show you the afters, albeit inside. I'll do my best to get some good videos of it. Definite aesthetic improvements. I absolutely love this wax. And for £35, absolutely brilliant. Functional wax, collector wax. I don't know if what could we critique on it. I mean, it isn't slick, but it doesn't need to be.
No, I've got nothing.
You know what I mean?
I've enjoyed, you can tell by the way I'm smiling, the way I'm articulating my words.
Yeah.
I've enjoyed every moment of testing this wax.
Absolutely. If you're after a show wax, okay, that is a great wax for you. So we're blethering now. So I'm going to show you after. I don't know what we're doing next. We've got lots of ceramics, accessories coming up as well, so stay tuned. Like and subscribe. Hype if you really like the type of work we do. And don't forget to join the conversation in the comments block. We love to engage from people all over the world. And we thank everyone that does spend the time to watch our videos and make a comment. So
absolutely.
From Andy, it's a goodbye.
And from Karl, it's a goodbye.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Are we going to have a wink?
I did it.
Did you?
Yeah.
So I've got to edit another ping in now.
Yeah, you do.
I need to do something.
Be careful.
Okay, later.